Hey Pisces, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for May 2019. I'm going to be focusing on romantic and relationship issues, and I'm going to get started. We're going to do 3 cards to see what's going on. Ooh. And then we'll do a few clarifiers to get a deeper understanding of what the tarot is trying to tell us. Alrighty, here's your 3 cards. So 1, 2, and 3. Okie dokie. So what this story is telling me straight up is that you have been in a space of emotional contentment. The 9 of Cups is a pretty happy guy. He's, got all of his cups in a row behind him. He's feeling emotionally supported and he's quite secure in himself. The next card that comes along though is the 9 of Swords. So we've got 2 9s, which is like the end of cycles. The 9 of Swords is telling me that there's been some unrest, some upset, something disturbing your peace and bringing you concern, keeping you up at night. So as we relate this to the next card, we can see here that you do come out of this, because the 5 of Cups upright talks about looking at the past and dwelling on, theoretical spilt milk, whereas when it's in the reverse, it's telling me that you stop looking over the past and you stop concerning yourself with the spilt milk or things that cannot change. So this is forewarning you that there is a emotional upset coming, but it's also reassuring because it's saying that you do come through it and you actually learn from it, and you create a bit of a deeper relationship with yourself through this. Now, in relation to this being tied to romantic interests, it's that somebody may be coming into temporarily upset your peace, or unravel a part of you, but you get to know a deeper part of yourself through this process. So I'm going to get some clarifiers out and we'll have a look more what this story's trying to warn you about. Okay, 9 of Cups, clarification of Pisces, May 2019. Okay, Queen of Wands. Alright, so the Queen of Wands has come out in relation to the 9 of Cups. Now, the Queen of Wands is, this woman, she knows what she wants and she's quite active about getting it. So this may be, and I say woman because it's like representative of female energies, but it can be male, but it's more of the sensual side of physicality and action. So in relation to the 9 of Cups, this is sort of telling me that this is probably a highly charged sexual interest that comes in and, may actually add to this feeling of like happiness and contentment initially, as this person comes in and is very sexually charged and there's a lot of action, a lot of physicality. So it may be like sexual tension, or it may actually be, lots of sex. So in relation to the 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Pisces, May 2019. Whoa. Okay, you got 3 cards that popped out to clarify this one. Alright, so yeah, we've got the Emperor, which is a very masculine figure. Upright, this represents, a secure male who really understands his own power and his own domain. Up the other way, it can suggest a bit of an insecure male, or, somebody who's quite insecure and a little bit ego-based. The 3 of Chalices, well, this can signify, and this is the way I'm reading it in this particular sequence, this is like a third party situation. So there may be somebody who's sort of playing and ego based playing. And then here's the Lovers in reverse. So this is sort of, you know, the Lovers upright is a lovely union of two souls, and everybody's on the same page. Up the other way, it can be a lover's spat, or, you know, a falling out and people not being aligned. And in this sequence with these three, this is telling me there's ego, there's, you know, sexual frivolity, somebody sort of, you know, hunting around, not taking anyone seriously, playing with people's hearts. And then, yeah, the Lover's out. So it's no wonder that you're experiencing some emotional unrest here, Pisces. So for whoever this reading is for out there, yeah, I'm sorry that this is happening. This is terrible, because they did come in with gusto and there was a lot of attraction, but then it's you've realized they're a player. So 5 of Cups in reverse, clarification please, Pisces, May 2019. All right, here we go. So another 3 came out, so we've got a big story here. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this is upright, this is heartbreak. In the reverse is that it's telling me that you get past this heartache, you know, you move through it. And in this sequence, it's saying the 6 of Pentacles upright. This is about balance and can be about generosity. Up the other way, it's about, you know, imbalance and not feeling very generous, sort of like reclusing back into yourself. And then the Moon, well, this card can symbolize a bunch of stuff. You know, often it's talking about behind the scenes stuff, but it can also be about like, you know how you sit out under the moon and you can tune into those energies that are kind of, they're cleansing. This is how I'm seeing it with you here, Pisces, is that this heartache, you come out of it, you start working on trying to rebalance, and you do so under the light of the moon, you know. So this is telling me, you know, look up into the sky, because there's more than this nonsense that's going on down here. This is like, this will be clearing out of your life, and it will be realigning you with a higher part of yourself, you know. So you will be learning more about yourself, and you will be, you know, you'll be building a resilience against these past hurts through this experience. So whether this was like karmic debt or something, this person's come through your life and they've actually like made you have to like realign with the part of yourself. And yeah, Pisces, with your water elements, you'll be cleansed under the moon. So just yeah, regroup into yourself and have a look at how you can realign with your higher self and take it for what it was. You know, it was a bit of physical fun, and it seems to me that it happens quite quickly, so there isn't so much emotional investment. But knowing that, you know, you're an emotive sign, you probably will feel this quite deeply, but it is telling me you move through it, you know. So yeah. All right, Pisces, I wish you all the best in May, and I thank you for watching and sharing and liking my video. And if you want to keep up to date with things, click the subscribe button. And if you're interested in a personal reading, use the email address in the little description underneath. All right, thank you.